And they are off. Welcome back to another car boot hunting video, looking for items that we can sell on our eBay store.
Oh yeah. How much are your games? £3. £3.
Nothing there for me at £3. It's always worth looking at PS1 games because the cases can go for £10 on their own if they're in really nice condition.
Morning, Richard.
Oh, hello.
You alright?
Yeah.
Yeah, good, thank you.
How much is the Sonos?
20.
You say 15 on it?
Yeah, go on.
Thank you, Richard.
Morning, Richard.
Oh, hello. I'm alright. You alright? Yes, 5.
Oh, let's get the right money out. 15 there.
Thank you.
Thank you. And how much is the Belkin bits in here, Richard? These Belkin things. Yeah, well, it looks like it's a set or something.
1, 2, how many? 5?
5 things.
35.
35, okay. Yeah, I'll give that one a think, thank you though. I'll give that one a think.
Do you want to give from there?
I had 20 in mind before you said
20
35.
out.
Thank you. There you go. Appreciate it. And this one?
Plug it in.
See you.
Huh? I've got that.
How much were you thinking on it anyway?
25. I have plugged it in.
Mhm.
I can plug it in for if you want to see it. And the cassette, you know, the CD goes in and out.
Sure.
And it registers it.
Yeah.
That's as far as I've gone with it.
20 on it?
Yeah.
Thank you.
When I'm looking through random DVD boxes, I'm looking for box sets that are sealed, I'm looking for quirky looking titles, I'm looking for things that I've never seen before, and I'm also looking for 4K Ultra HD, as often those types of DVDs and box sets will sell well.
How much are those 3? Look.
I think the box is another £3.
Yeah,
And then that one would just be £1.
cool. Yeah, sure. 7 for the yeah.
You're right with that, yeah?
Yeah, it's cool, mate.
Are you getting big things as well? So 15 for both. Go on, I'll do 12 then. I'll do 12.
It's the Xbox, mate.
5, it's special pairs though, yeah?
Yeah, cool. It's fine, mate.
Excuse me, how much food?
All of it, 12.
1, 2, yeah?
1, 2.
Thank you, mate.
Thank you, cheers.
Appreciate it. How much are the golf ball packs here, mate?
How many do you want?
I'll buy the lot if the price is good enough.
Do 10?
For the lot.
I'll go back and get the others. They're about
Thank you, mate.
the same.
Appreciate it. Do you have the camera for that box at all?
I don't.
No.
Sorry.
That's all right.
It was just bits and pieces. It was in that bag.
Fair
John
enough.
Block
Yeah.
pulled it out.
No worries, mate.
I I'm gonna have to look for those cameras. I probably had 15 people ask for it.
Yeah, they're back in fashion
Yeah.
for some reason.
Well, keep that in mind.
Yeah. How much is the Monopoly?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll give me a $5. There's a deal for you. That's,
That's great.
Just for the cover.
To read it.
In a second, I'll just.
Sorry, buddy. How much is the Monopoly?
I've got 40 on it.
40.
Yeah. It's the limited edition. Was done for the handover. There you go. Thank you.
You take a cheeky offer of 25 by any chance?
No, sorry. I've already turned down 2 offers of 30.
Fair enough.
I mean, 35, I might twist my arm, but I looked them up online. Like, they're quite hard to get. You
Sure,
know, so
yeah.
I have an online business, so I can.
Fair
sell
enough.
online, but it's, anything Hong Kong is just doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah.
Stamps, documents, anything. People go for it.
Well, I'm going to go 32. 32 quid. To beat the other 30 quid offers.
Well, you did beat I give you credit for
Yeah.
that. I'll tell you what, 33 and you got a deal.
Go on then. Go on then. Well fought battle.
Only because it saves me putting it online.
Yeah. How much is that one, mate? How much is that one? 10. Take a fiver on it. And we are back from a blisteringly hot Thursday car boot sale at Ford. I also stopped and saw one of my contacts on the way back, so I will show you what I picked up from him. Up here is how much I spent, and up here is how much I aim to get back. So everything on this side is what we got from Ford, and then everything over the back there is what I picked up from my contact. Now, this purchase here cost 7 quid for the 2 box sets and this DVD. I picked all of these up on a little bit of a gut instinct. This is worth about a tenner because it's brand new. This is worth a nothing, so we'll go in a car boot pile. And then this Blues CDs box sets 20 CD collection. There's one sold in new condition for just under 40 quid. So 50 quid there from the £7 spend. This Sonos Play 3, a little bit grubby, needs a little bit of TLC. They are usually very durable. I hardly ever find any of these that are busted. Paid 15 quid for. This should comfortably get 50 quid back once it's all tested and working. Now, with the older Sonos products like this, you need to use the Season 1 S1 app. It won't work on the newer app. And you need to mention that when you sell them, because people won't know that. They will try and set them up and then not be able to use them because they're using the wrong app. Off this same dealer, we got these Belkin smart home things for 20 quid for the lot. He wanted 35, he didn't get it. A little bit of a punt. There's a couple of these switches, a few light bulbs, and then a starter kit. Conservatively, 60 quid on the lot. And again, off the same contact, this Denon CD player. Now it is DCD F100. It's in relatively nice condition, but it is not a UK plug, so I'll need to use an adapter for that. These have sold around the £100 mark, and I paid 20. We got a Xbox 360e. He mentioned it was spares and repairs, which is fine. That, you know, I'll get 12, 13 quid for a spares and repairs 360e. And it also had the 250 gig hard drive in, so I'll take that out and use that on another console. So I'll double up and I'll get to keep the hard drive. If I wanted to sell the hard drive, it's probably 6-7 quid on its own. This Panasonic player cost a £5 from a regular contact. Probably a 15-20 quid Blu-ray player. Need to find a remote and the DC in. A load of golf balls. I was surprised when he said the price, considering there are 10, 22 packs of 3 for a tenner. Not bad going at all. They're not particularly high-end golf balls, but even if they are, you know, a £5 each, there is 10, 20, 120 quid's worth of golf balls there. And then the big hitter is here. We also got this Samsung Combi for a £5. Working is about 50 quid, spares and repairs is 20. But this Monopoly set is definitely the pickup of the day. Paid £33. It is brand new and sealed. It does have a slight tear and a bit of box crushing imperfections. Now, used versions of these are between 50 and 80. There is one new one that sold for 250 quid, and there's only one new one listed for £1,000. Obviously, that is someone chancing their arm, but with a sale price of 250 on a new and sealed one, and one listed at £1,000, I'm going to list this at like 500 quid and accept basically any reasonable offer. And then on this side is everything I got from my contact. Now, it is super important to diversify where you get your stock from. You see me often get lots of stock from car boot sales. You don't often see me with my contacts and how much stock I get from them. I'd say that 70 to 75% of all of my stock comes from relationships that I've built up. That's either house clearance companies or other people that I know that get this kind of stuff. Wherever they get it from, that's their source, not to disclose, and wherever I get it from, obviously, is for them. That's something that, you know, not everyone will share, and I'm not going to share where I get my direct stuff from. But if you'd like a video on how to build relationships and the levels of sourcing, let me know in the comments. Now, everything on this table besides this job lot of Walkmans cost me £105 in total. So I'll come back to those bits. Now, this lot of Walkmans and mini disc players, we sometimes do stuff on consignment where we go 50-50 after all fees and postage, and that's exactly what these are, just because we're not sure on how many are going to work. There's some battery acid on like the mini disc players, so he said, look, just bang them all up as spares and repairs and we go halves on everything. But like this one working is 50 quid, so I will try and get some life out of some of them, but they owe me no money because it's on a consignment basis. Everything else, as I say, £105. It is also worth noting that when you're doing deals like this, or when I do deals like this, you take the good and the bad. So there will be stuff on here that's basically unsellable or just not worth picking up individually, but it allows me to get all of the good stuff as well. And from someone who's doing house clearance, they don't want to be left with all of the rubbish stuff. So take the good and the bad, and that means you'll get more repeat transactions with these types of contacts. Speaking of the bad, we've got a couple of basic DVD players here, a Sony and another Sony. At least this one's got the remote. This one's probably only a tenner. This one at the bottom's 20 quid. We've got a couple of just random Bluetooth speakers, which, you know, they might be £5–10 each, but I'll just take them to a car boot at the end of the season when I've got a load of stuff left over. We've got this Sigma lens, which again isn't worth loads of money. A Amazon Echo 5, I think. That's about 20 quid. We've got 4 cameras here. The Fujifilm in nice condition is about 50 quid. In this condition is probably 30. The 2 Samsung film cameras are £15–20 each. The highlight of this lot is this Sony camera. If it's working, this will push 150 quid. Spares and repairs, it's still £80, so I'll get a decent amount of my overall spend back on this, but it's in reasonable condition. It had a battery and a memory card. The battery's on charge at the moment, so fingers crossed that works. This Samsung smart speaker with its power supply, that's worth about 40 quid. A couple of just rubbish filler games. A boxed Wii, it does not have any controllers. The console's in there and the cables, unsure if it's working. But a boxed Wii there, that's, you know, going to be worth about 60 quid when I put a controller with it. And I can also look at taking these into CEX to get like £65 a voucher as well, once I put a controller with it. 2 Bose speakers. These are pretty grubby. They definitely need a deep clean and a bit of maintenance, but working. These are anywhere from £70 to £100 for the pair. And then a load of kind of foddery car boot bits. You know, some of these bits are worth £10 to £20 on their own, but they're just not worth my time in trying to clean up and fix up. So these kind of bits, and probably this DVD player and some of these, will end up at a car boot sale. If you were to put a price on all of this, it's probably 50 quid on this stack, but that's, you know, less than £10 an item, and I'm trying to bring up the average sale price. So overall, my money is absolutely safe and should make a reasonable amount of profit on these items. And obviously lots of bits from the car boots. If you did enjoy today's video and you like car boot sales, you like ginger people, you like my face, click the subscribe button, click the like button, and I will catch you on the next video. Thanks for watching.